You are not tired because you are weak. You are not tired because you cannot handle life. You are tired because somewhere along the way you picked up pain that was never yours, worry that was never yours, fear that was never yours, and you tried to carry it as if love meant holding everything. Take a slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands rest. For this moment, you do not have to hold it all together. For this moment, you do not have to explain your heart. For this moment, you are allowed to notice how heavy it has been. Maybe you have been carrying the mood of other people. Maybe you have been carrying words someone spoke to you a long time ago. Maybe you have been carrying guilt that was placed on you before you knew how to say no. Maybe you have been carrying pressure to be good, kind, strong, helpful, silent, patient, and understanding, even when your own heart was asking for care. And because you have carried it for so long, it may now feel normal. The weight may feel like part of you, but it is not part of you. It is something you have been holding. There is a deep peace that begins when you can finally say, "This is not mine. This fear is not mine. This shame is not mine. This pressure is not mine. This old pain is not mine. I may have held it. I may have believed it. I may have shaped my life around it. But it was never mine to carry forever." Say it softly inside your heart. I release what was never mine to carry. Let those words move slowly through your body. I release what was never mine to carry. Do not rush them. Do not force yourself to believe them all at once. Just let them enter like warm light entering a quiet room. Some words heal because they remind you of something your soul already knows. Your soul knows you were not born to carry everyone's pain. Your soul knows you were not made to live under the weight of old judgment. Your soul knows you are allowed to feel light again. Think of how often you have taken in energy that did not belong to you. Someone was upset and you felt responsible. Someone was angry and you tried to make yourself smaller. Someone was disappointed and you blamed yourself. Someone needed help and you forgot your own needs. Someone spoke from fear and you turned their fear into your truth. And little by little, your own energy became covered. Not gone, not lost forever, just covered by things that were never meant to stay. Today, you are not here to fight those things. You are not here to hate anyone. You are not here to prove that you were right and someone else was wrong. You are here to come back to yourself. You are here to stop carrying what your heart was never meant to hold. You are here to remember that your peace matters too. Your breath matters too. Your body matters too. Your spirit matters too. There may be a part of you that says, "But if I stop carrying it, who will? If I stop worrying, will everything fall apart? If I stop holding the pain, does that mean I do not care?" No. Letting go does not mean you do not care. Letting go means you understand that care and carrying are not the same thing. You can love someone without carrying their fear. You can care about someone without carrying their anger. You can forgive someone without carrying their shame. You can understand someone's pain without making it your home. Take another slow breath. Feel the air come in. Feel the air leave. Your breath is teaching you something. It receives and then it releases. It does not hold forever. It does not say, I must keep this breath because I may need it later. It trusts the next breath will come. In the same way, you can begin to trust that life will keep giving you what you need as you release what is too heavy. Maybe you have been carrying family pain. Maybe you have been carrying old words from childhood. Maybe you have been carrying fear from a relationship that made you doubt your worth. Maybe you have been carrying the feeling that you must always be useful to be loved. Maybe you have been carrying the quiet belief that peace must be earned through struggle. But peace is not something you earn by breaking yourself. Peace is something you allow when you stop fighting your own heart. There is a soft truth here. You do not need to carry pain to prove that you are loving. You do not need to carry stress to prove that you are responsible. You do not need to carry old guilt to prove that you have learned. You do not need to carry the past to prove that it mattered. What happened may have shaped you, but it does not have to hold you. What hurt you may have changed you, but it does not have to own your energy. Say this gently, I am allowed to put this down. Again, I am allowed to put this down. Let that sentence find the places in you that have been tight for or too long. Let it touch your chest. Let it touch your stomach. Let it touch your throat. Let it touch the part of you that has been quiet, tired, and waiting for permission to rest. You may not even know exactly what you are carrying. That is okay. You do not need to name every stone before you set the bag down. Sometimes the body knows before the mind understands. Sometimes your tiredness is the message. Sometimes your tears are the message. Sometimes your silence is the message. Sometimes the way you feel heavy after being around certain people is the message. Sometimes the way your heart closes when you remember the past is the message. Your spirit is always speaking. Today, you are learning to listen. There is nothing wrong with being sensitive. There is nothing wrong with feeling deeply. There is nothing wrong with noticing energy. Your sensitivity is not the problem. The problem begins when you believe you must absorb everything you feel. You can feel something without keeping it. You can notice someone's pain without placing it inside your own heart. You can be kind and still have boundaries. You can be open and still be safe. Imagine your heart as a beautiful home. For many years, maybe you let every worry come inside. Every fear sat in your rooms. Every old word took a chair. Every person's need placed a bag on your floor. And one day you looked around and wondered why you could not breathe. It was not because your heart was too small. It was because too many things were living there that did not belong. Today you are opening the windows. Today you are letting fresh air move through. Today you are saying, "My heart is not a storage place for pain. My heart is a home for peace." This does not need to happen in one big moment. Healing can be gentle. Healing can be slow. Healing can begin with one breath, one thought, one small choice. The choice to pause before you take on someone else's mood. The choice to ask, "Is this mine?" The choice to rest when your body asks for rest. The choice to speak kindly to yourself. The choice to stop repeating words that hurt you. The choice to believe that you are allowed to be free. You may have spent so much time being strong that softness feels strange. You may have spent so much time caring for others that receiving care feels uncomfortable. You may have spent so much time carrying heavy things that lightness feels almost unsafe. But your body can learn safety again. Your heart can learn peace again. Your energy can come home again. It does not matter how long you have been away from yourself. The door back to your own spirit is still open. Let your breath become that door. Breathe in and say, "I am here." Breathe out and say, "I let go." Breathe in, "I am here." Breathe out, "I let go." This is not just breathing. This is returning. This is remembering. This is your energy hearing your voice and slowly finding its way back to you. There is a part of you that has been waiting for this. The part that remembers who you were before you learned to carry so much. The part that still believes in peace. The part that still wants to laugh freely. The part that wants to wake up without heaviness in the chest. The part that wants to feel safe in the body. The part that wants to trust life again. That part of you is not gone. It is still here, under the noise, under the worry, under the old weight. You are not broken. You are buried under what was never yours. And today, gently, layer by layer, breath by breath, you are beginning to rise. Not by force, not by pushing yourself, not by becoming someone else. You rise by releasing. You rise by remembering. You rise by letting your own energy return to its rightful place. Say softly, "My energy is coming home." Say it again, "My energy is coming home." Let it feel simple. Let it feel warm. Let it feel like a hand placed over your heart. My energy is coming home. Some of the heaviest things you carry may not look heavy from the outside. They may not be seen by anyone. They may not have a name, but you feel them. You feel them when you wake up tired after sleeping. You feel them when a small word hurts more than it should. You feel them when someone's silence makes your stomach tighten. You feel them when you say yes while your heart is quietly saying no. You feel them when you try to rest, but your mind keeps thinking about everyone else. This hidden weight can come from many places. It can come from old family patterns. It can come from being expected to stay calm when others were not calm. It can come from being blamed for things you could not control. It can come from trying to make others happy so you would feel safe. It can come from hearing harsh words and believing they were true. It can come from being the one who always listened, always helped, always understood, even when no one asked how you were feeling. But what if the weight you carry is not proof that you are strong? What if it is only proof that you were never taught how to put it down? What if you learned to carry because you thought carrying meant love? What if you learned to hold everyone's pain because you thought peace depended on you? What if you believed that if you stopped carrying, you would lose love, safety, or belonging? Take that in slowly. Many people carry because at some point carrying helped them survive. Maybe being aware of everyone's mood kept you safe. Maybe staying quiet protected you. Maybe helping everyone made you feel needed. Maybe saying yes helped you avoid anger. Maybe taking blame helped you keep the peace. So do not judge the part of you that learned to carry. That part was trying to protect you. That part did the best it could. But now you can teach it something new. You can say to that part of yourself, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Thank you for helping me survive. But we do not need to carry this anymore. We can choose peace now. We can choose truth now. We can choose ourselves, son. We can release what was never ours." The hidden weight may show up as guilt. Guilt can whisper, "You should have done more. You should have said more. You should have fixed it. You should have known better." But guilt is not always truth. Sometimes guilt is only an old habit. Sometimes guilt comes when you choose yourself for the first time. Sometimes guilt comes when you stop playing a role that made others comfortable. Sometimes guilt comes when your soul is learning freedom. You are allowed to ask, is this guilt guiding me or is it trapping me? Is this guilt helping me grow or is it keeping me small? Is this guilt truly mine or was it handed to me by someone who did not know how to carry their own feelings? You do not have to answer perfectly. Just asking the question begins to open the door. The hidden weight may also show up as shame. Shame says, something is wrong with me. Shame says, I am too much. I am not enough. I should hide. I should stay small. I should not need anything. But shame is not the voice of your soul. Shame is the voice of old pain. Shame often begins when love was not given gently. Shame begins when you were made to feel wrong for having feelings, needs, dreams, or boundaries. Today, let this truth be clear. You are not wrong for having feelings. You are not wrong for needing rest. You are not wrong for wanting kindness. You are not wrong for wanting space. You are not wrong for saying, "This hurts me." You are not wrong for choosing peace. You are not wrong for releasing a weight that never belonged to you. Say softly, "I release shame from my body. I release shame from my heart. I release shame from my energy. I return to love." Let the words be simple. Simple words can reach deep places. You do not need hard words to heal. You need honest words. You need gentle words. You need words that your nervous system can trust. The hidden weight may show up as responsibility for other people's happiness. Maybe you feel uneasy when someone is upset. Maybe you rush to fix the mood in the room. Maybe you change your tone, your face, your needs, and your truth just to keep peace. But peace that requires you to disappear is not real peace. It is only quiet pain. Real peace allows you to exist too. Real love gives space for your feelings too. Real connection does not ask you to carry what belongs to another soul. You can love people and still let them have their own lessons. You can support people and still let them feel their own feelings. You can be kind and still say no. You can be present and still protect your energy. You can wish someone well and still step back. This is not selfish. This is healthy. This is sacred. This is how your energy comes home. Imagine holding a heavy bag that someone placed in your hands years ago. At first, maybe you did not question it. You were told to hold it, so you held it. You were told it was your duty, so you believed it. You were told good people carry, so you carried. But no, will you look down and see that the bag has someone else's name on it? It was never yours. You were only holding it because you did not know you had a choice. Today, you have a choice. You can place the bag down. You do not have to throw it. You do not have to scream. You do not have to make a loud scene. You can simply place it down and say, with peace, "I return this to where it belongs. I no longer carry what is not mine. I bless myself with freedom." Let your body hear this. You no longer have to pay for peace with your own life force. You no longer have to trade your calm for someone else's comfort. You no longer have to make your heart a place where everyone else leaves their pain. You are allowed to have clear energy. You are allowed to feel your own feelings. You are allowed to hear your own thoughts. You are allowed to belong to yourself. The hidden weight may be old words. Words can stay in the body for a long time. A sentence spoken once can echo for years if it touched a tender place. Maybe someone told you that you were difficult. Maybe someone told you that you were too sensitive. Maybe someone told you that you would not succeed. Maybe someone made you feel unwanted, unseen, or not enough. And maybe, without knowing it, you carried those words as if they were truth. But a word spoken from someone else's pain is not a life sentence. A judgment is not your identity. A harsh voice is not your inner truth. You are allowed to remove old words from your spirit. You are allowed to stop repeating them. You are allowed to say, "That was spoken to me, but it does not define me. That was placed on me, but it does not belong in me. I choose new words now." Say these words slowly. I am not what hurt me said I was. I am not what fear called me. I am not what pain named me. I am a soul returning to peace. I am a light remembering itself. I am safe to be myself. Feel how different those words are. They do not push. They do not fight. They simply tell the truth with love. This is how you begin to clear the hidden weight. Not by forcing it away, but by choosing a new truth again and again until your body begins to believe you. There may also be hidden weight from trying to be perfect. The need to always do it right. The fear of making mistakes. The pressure to be understood by everyone. The pain of trying to keep every relationship, every room, every moment peaceful. But you are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real. You are here to grow. You are here to learn how to love without losing yourself. Perfection is a heavy coat. It may look safe, but it keeps you from breathing. It makes every step careful. It makes every choice full of fear. It makes you ask, will they approve? Will they be upset? Will I be rejected? But your spirit does not need perfection. Your spirit needs honesty. Your spirit needs kindness. Your spirit needs space to move. Say softly, I release the need to be perfect. I allow myself to be human. I allow myself to grow. I allow myself to be free. These words may feel new, they may feel strange, but let them stay close. They are helping you unlearn the idea that love must be earned by never making a mistake. The hidden weight may also be pain from things that ended. A friendship, a dream, a place, a version of yourself, a life you thought you would have. Sometimes you carry endings because you believe you failed. But not every ending is a failure. Some endings are release. Some endings are protection. Some endings are the soul saying you cannot keep losing yourself here. Some endings are life making space for your energy to return. You can grieve and still release. You can miss something and still know it was too heavy. You can love what was and still choose what brings you peace now. Letting go does not erase the meaning. It only releases the weight. You do not have to keep suffering to prove something mattered. Say, I honor what was, and I release what I cannot carry anymore. I honor what taught me, and I return to myself. I honor the past, but I do not live there. My energy is coming home. Let this be gentle. You are not trying to empty your heart of love. You are clearing your heart of pain that has stayed too long. You are not becoming cold. You are becoming clear. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming whole. You are not closing your heart. You are learning how to keep your heart open without letting everything live inside it. There is a deep difference between compassion and absorption. Compassion says, I see your pain. Absorption says, I must carry your pain. Compassion says, I care. Absorption says, I cannot rest until you are okay. Compassion says, I can be present with love. Absorption says, I must lose myself to prove love. Today, you are choosing compassion without absorption. You are choosing care without carrying. You are choosing love without self-abandonment. This is a sacred shift. It may change how you move through life. It may change how you answer people. It may change how quickly you say yes. It may change how much silence you allow yourself. It may change how you listen to your body. It may change how you pray, how you rest, how you breathe, how you choose. And that is okay. When your energy comes home, your life may begin to feel different because you are no longer living from old weight. You may notice that some things feel too loud now. Some conversations feel too heavy. Some places feel draining. Some patterns feel impossible to continue. This does not mean you are becoming weak. It means your spirit is becoming honest. It means your body is telling the truth. It means your energy is no longer willing to carry what keeps you from peace. Listen to that truth. Listen without fear. Your body is not betraying you. Your body is guiding you. Your tiredness may be guidance. Your tight chest may be guidance. Your need for quiet may be guidance. Your desire to step back may be guidance. Your deep wish for peace may be the voice of your soul calling you home. Place a hand over your heart if it feels right. Feel the steady life within you. This heart has carried so much. This heart has loved through so much. This heart has stayed open even when it was hurt. Thank your heart. Thank it for not giving up. Thank it for still wanting peace. Thank it for still being willing to heal. Now whisper, I am sorry for making you carry so much. I am listening now. I am coming back to you. We are safe to release what was never ours. We are safe to come home. The hidden weight loses power when it is seen with love. not with blame, not with shame, with love. You do not need to punish yourself for carrying too much. You only need to understand why you did. And once you understand, you can choose differently. You can choose one lighter thought, one softer breath, one clearer boundary, one honest no, one peaceful yes, one moment of rest without guilt. Healing is made of these small choices. It is not always loud. It is not always dramatic. Sometimes healing is simply not answering right away. Sometimes healing is turning off the noise. Sometimes healing is letting someone be disappointed without rushing to fix it. Sometimes healing is saying, I need time. Sometimes healing is sitting in silence and letting your own energy fill the room again. And as your energy returns, you may begin to feel something you have not felt in a long time. Space. Space inside your chest. Space inside your mind. Space around your choices. Space between someone else's mood and your own response. Space between the past and who you are now. In that space, peace can grow. In that space, your true self can speak. Say again, I release what was never mine to carry. I call my energy back. I belong to myself. I am safe to feel light. Sometimes your energy feels far away because you have been living outside of yourself for too long. You may be thinking about what others need, what others feel, what others expect, what others might say, what others might think, and slowly, without knowing it, you leave your own center. Your body is here, but your energy is scattered. Part of it is in the past. Part of it is in old conversations. Part of it is in worry about tomorrow. Part of it is in someone else's opinion. Part of it is trying to fix something that your soul is asking you to release. This is why you may feel tired even when nothing big has happened. Energy can leave through overthinking. Energy can leave through people-pleasing. Energy can leave through fear. Energy can leave through trying to control what cannot be controlled. Energy can leave through replaying old pain again and again. And after a while you may wonder, where did I go? Why do I feel so far from myself? Why do I feel numb? Why do I feel heavy? Why does my own life feel distant? But hear this gently. Your energy has not disappeared. It has only been spread too thin. It has been sent in too many directions. It has been given to too many fears. It has been tied to too many old stories. And now it is waiting for you to call it back. Say softly, I call my energy back from every place it does not belong. Again, I call my energy back from every place it does not belong. Let this be a prayer. Let this be a choice. Let this be the beginning of your return. When your energy feels far away, you may stop feeling joy in simple things. You may look at the sky and not really see it. You may eat and not really taste. You may rest and not feel rested. You may speak and not feel heard, even by yourself. This does not mean joy is gone. It means your attention has been pulled away from the present moment. Joy lives in the present. Peace lives in the present. Your body lives in the present. But worry pulls you into tomorrow. Pain pulls you into yesterday. Fear pulls you into what might happen. And all the while, your soul is whispering, come back here. Come back to this breath. Come back to this room. Come back to this body. Come back to this heart. Come back to what is real right now. Not the old story. Not the imagined fear, not the heavy memory, not the possible problem. This breath, this moment, this gentle return. Your energy may feel far away because you have been asking yourself to be strong for too long. Strength is beautiful, but even strength needs rest. A candle cannot keep giving light if it is never protected from the wind. A garden cannot keep blooming if it is never watered. A heart cannot keep giving if it is never held. You are not meant to be a source for everyone while forgetting that you too need care. There is a kind of tiredness that sleep alone cannot fix. It is the tiredness of not being yourself. It is the tiredness of smiling when you want to cry. It is the tiredness of saying yes when your body says no. It is the tiredness of acting fine when your spirit is asking for quiet. It is the tiredness of carrying a version of yourself that keeps everyone comfortable but leaves you empty. This is why coming home to your energy may feel emotional. You may begin to feel what you could not feel before. You may cry without knowing exactly why. You may feel anger that was hidden under patience. You may feel grief that was hidden under strength. You may feel relief that was hidden under fear. Let it move. Feeling is not failing. Feeling is energy returning to flow. Feeling is the body saying, I am safe enough to tell the truth now. You do not need to be afraid of your feelings. Your feelings are not here to destroy you. They are here to guide you back to what needs love. They are here to show you where the weight has been. They are here to help you release. When sadness comes, you can breathe and say, I see you. When fear comes, you can breathe and say, I am here. When anger comes, you can breathe and say, thank you for showing me where I need a boundary. When peace comes, you can breathe and say, welcome home. Your energy may also feel far away because you have been living in other people's stories about you. Maybe someone decided who you were before you had the chance to know yourself. Maybe someone called you too much, too soft, too quiet, too emotional, too difficult, too dreamy, too sensitive. And maybe over time, you started watching yourself through their eyes. You started checking your words. You started shrinking your needs. You started hiding your light. You started asking, "Am I allowed to be this way?" But your soul was not created by their opinion. Your worth was not decided by their mood. Your light does not need their approval to shine. You are allowed to stop living inside the story someone else wrote about you. You are allowed to write a new story with gentle words. You are allowed to say, "I am not too much. I am not too little. I am not wrong for being who I am. I am learning to love myself as I am." Say this slowly. I return my energy from every old opinion. I return my energy from every harsh word. I return my energy from every place where I made myself small. My energy is coming home. Sometimes your energy feels far away because you are trying to heal while still holding the thing that hurt you. You want peace, but you keep replaying the pain. You want freedom, but you keep asking why it happened. You want lightness, but you keep picking up the same old weight every morning. Be gentle with yourself. The mind repeats what it has not yet felt safe to release. The heart returns to old pain because it is trying to understand. But understanding does not always come before release. Sometimes release is what makes understanding possible. You do not have to know every reason before you let go. You do not have to solve every memory. You do not have to wait until everyone understands you. You do not have to wait until the past makes sense. You can begin with this simple truth. Carrying this is hurting me now. And if carrying it is hurting me now, I am allowed to put it down now. Say, I do not need to understand everything to release what is hurting my spirit. I am allowed to choose peace today. I am allowed to come home today. Your energy may feel far away because you have forgotten what peace feels like. If you have lived in stress for a long time, calm can feel unfamiliar. If you have lived in worry for a long time, trust can feel unsafe. If you have lived in survival for a long time, rest can feel like you are doing something wrong. But that is only because your body learned to expect pressure. It can learn peace too. Peace may begin as a small moment, one deep breath, one quiet morning, one honest sentence, one soft no, one kind thought, one moment where you do not rush to fix everything. Do not look for peace only in big changes. Let peace find you in small places, in the warmth of your hands, in the stillness after a breath, in the silence between thoughts. In the moment, you decide not to carry what is not yours. The return of your energy may feel like softness. It may feel like clarity. It may feel like a deep need to rest. It may feel like wanting fewer things but more truth. It may feel like no longer being interested in drama. It may feel like choosing quiet over noise. It may feel like wanting to be around people who make your nervous system feel safe. It may feel like coming back to simple joys. This is not you becoming less alive. This is you becoming more true. When your energy comes home, you may stop chasing things that once felt important. You may stop trying to prove your worth to people who cannot see your heart. You may stop explaining yourself to those who only want to misunderstand. You may stop giving your peace away for approval. This is not loss. This is return. This is your spirit choosing itself. Let your hand rest over your heart again. Ask gently, where have I left my energy? Did I leave it in an old hurt? Did I leave it in someone's anger? Did I leave it in a fear about the future? Did I leave it in trying to be perfect? Did I leave it in trying to be loved by forgetting myself? Do not judge the answers, just notice. Every place you notice is a place you can call yourself back from. Say, I call myself back from the past. I call myself back from fear. I call myself back from guilt. I call myself back from shame. I call myself back from every place I abandoned my own heart. I am here now. I am safe now. My energy is coming home now. There is a beautiful power in the words, I am here. These words bring you back to your body. They remind you that you are not only a mind thinking about problems. You are a living soul. You have breath. You have a heart. You have a body that has carried you through so much. You have a spirit that still knows the way home. Say, I am here. Again, I am here. One more time, I am here. You do not have to be fully healed to come home to yourself. You do not have to be perfectly calm. You do not have to have all the answers. You only have to begin returning. Returning is enough. Returning is sacred. Returning is healing. Your energy feels far away when you keep leaving yourself to earn love. But real love does not ask you to leave yourself. Real love welcomes your truth. Real love gives room for your breath. Real love does not make you carry fear as proof of care. Real love does not need you to disappear. And the more you return to yourself, the more you begin to understand what love should feel like. It should not feel like losing your center. It should not feel like constant worry. It should not feel like walking on glass. Love should feel like safety, honesty, warmth, and space to be real. Begin by giving that love to yourself. Speak to yourself with warmth. Listen to your body with respect. Notice your energy with care. When you feel drained, do not shame yourself. Ask what you are carrying. When you feel heavy, do not call yourself weak. Ask what you need to release. When you feel far away, do not panic. Breathe and call yourself home. Say, I am not lost. I am returning. I am not empty. I am clearing space. I am not broken. I am healing. My energy is coming home. As you repeat these words, imagine every part of your energy that was tied to fear slowly loosening. Every part tied to old pain slowly returning. Every part tied to someone else's judgment slowly becoming free. Every part tied to guilt slowly softening. Every part tied to shame slowly dissolving. And with every breath, more of you returns. More of your calm returns. More of your truth returns. More of your light returns. You may feel it as warmth in the chest. You may feel it as a deeper breath. You may feel it as tears. You may feel it as silence. You may feel it as a quiet knowing that you are ready to stop carrying so much. However it comes, welcome it gently. Do not force an experience. Do not demand a sign. Simply allow the return. Your energy knows you. It knows your heart. It knows your breath. It knows the way back. You do not have to chase it. You only have to stop sending it away. Stop sending it into old pain. Stop sending it into other people's moods. Stop sending it into fear. Stop sending it into the need to be perfect. Bring it here. Bring it now. Bring it home. Breathe in and say, I call myself back. Breathe out and say, I release what is not mine. Breathe in, I call myself back. Breathe out, I release what is not mine. Let this become a rhythm. Let it become a soft inner song. Let it become the way your body remembers safety. There is nothing selfish about coming home to yourself. A peaceful heart can love more clearly. A rested body can give more honestly. A grounded spirit can choose more wisely. When your energy is home, you do not love from fear. You love from fullness. You do not give to be accepted. You give from truth. You do not say yes to avoid guilt. You say yes when it is real and no when it is needed. This is how your life begins to change. Not all at once, not through force, but through simple returns. You return to your breath. You return to your body. You return to your truth. You return to your peace. You return to the quiet voice inside you that says, this is mine and this is not mine. This is love and this is fear. This is peace and this is old weight. This is where I leave myself, and this is where I come home. Let this be the new beginning inside you. Not a loud beginning, not a perfect beginning, a gentle beginning. The kind that happens when the soul finally feels safe enough to whisper, I do not want to carry this anymore. I want to come home. And you can answer your soul with love. You can say, yes, we are coming home now. We are releasing what was never ours. We are returning to our own light. We are learning to feel safe in our own energy. We are learning to be here. Take a slow breath. Let the breath move through you like a soft wave. Feel your body sitting, resting, breathing, living. This is where your energy belongs. Not in the past, not in someone else's pain, not in fear of tomorrow. Here, in this body, in this heart, in this moment. Say softly, my energy is coming home to me now. My peace is coming home to me now. My breath is coming home to me now. My light is coming home to me now. Let the words keep moving gently inside you. Do not close them. Do not finish them. Let them continue like a quiet river inside your heart. Now that the stones have been placed into the river, now that your hands are lighter, now that your heart has begun to open, it is time to call your energy back. Not with force, not with fear, not with pressure, but with love. Your energy knows your voice. Your peace knows your heart. Your spirit knows the way home. You do not have to chase what belongs to you. You only have to stop sending yourself away. Take a slow breath and feel this truth. Every part of you that was tied to worry can return now. Every part of you that was caught in old pain can return now. Every part of you that was living in someone else's opinion can return now. Every part of you that was trying to fix, please prove, explain, or carry can return now. You are allowed to gather yourself back. You are allowed to become whole in your own energy again. Say softly, I call my energy back to me now. Again, I call my energy back to me now. Let the words be gentle. Let them move through your chest. Let them move through your hands. Let them move through your breath. This is not a demand. This is an invitation. This is your soul opening the door and saying, come home. Come back to this body. Come back to this heart. Come back to this life. Come back to now. For so long, maybe your energy has been living in places where your body no longer belongs. Maybe part of you still lives in a conversation that hurt you. Maybe part of you still lives in a moment when you felt unseen. Maybe part of you still lives in someone's silence, waiting for an answer. Maybe part of you still lives in a dream that ended, a door that closed, a person who changed, or a version of life that did not happen. But your energy does not need to stay there. Your life is here. Your breath is here. Your power is here. You can honor what happened without living inside it. You can remember without carrying. You can learn without staying tied to the pain. You can bless the past and still come back to the present. The present moment is the only place where your energy can heal. The present moment is the only place where your body can feel safe. The present moment is the only place where your soul can begin again. Say, I call my energy back from the past. I call my energy back from every old hurt. I call my energy back from every place where I lost myself. I return to this moment. I return to my own heart. Feel the softness of that return. Maybe it feels like warmth. Maybe it feels like quiet. Maybe it feels like tears. Maybe it feels like a deep breath you did not know you needed. However it comes, let it come. Do not judge it. Do not measure it. Do not ask if you are doing it right. Your energy returns in the way your soul can receive it. Some parts of you may come back slowly. That is okay. You have been away from yourself in many small ways for a long time. You may need time to feel safe in your own body again. You may need time to hear your own voice again. You may need time to know what you feel, what you need, what you want, and what brings you peace. Be patient. Coming home is not a race. Coming home is a sacred return. Imagine your energy like soft golden light. Some of this light has been spread out into many places. A little piece went into fear. A little piece went into guilt. A little piece went into trying to be liked. A little piece went into overthinking. A little piece went into old pain. A little piece went into waiting for someone to understand you. And now, with every breath, that light begins to return. It comes back from fear. It comes back from guilt. It comes back from shame. It comes back from old words. It comes back from places where you tried to be accepted by leaving yourself. It comes back from every moment where you made your own needs smaller so someone else would feel more comfortable. It comes back slowly, softly, safely. Say, I welcome my energy back with love. I welcome my peace back with love. I welcome my light back with love. I welcome myself back with love. Do you feel how kind those words are? You are not blaming yourself for leaving. You are not shaming yourself for being tired. You are not judging yourself for caring too much. You are simply opening your heart and saying, come back. We are safe now. We are learning now. We are choosing peace now. There is a deep healing that happens when you stop calling yourself weak and start calling yourself home. You were not weak for carrying what was never yours. You were loving. You were trying. You were surviving. You were doing what you knew. But now you know something new. You can love without carrying. You can care without losing yourself. You can be kind without giving away your whole spirit. You can be open without becoming a place for every pain to stay. Let your breath teach you again. Breathe in, receive. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, come home. Breathe out, let go. Breathe in, I am here. Breathe out, I am free. This simple rhythm is life moving through you. It shows you that nothing needs to be held forever. Even the breath comes and goes. Even the waves rise and fall. Even the sky changes. Even the seasons turn. You are allowed to change too. You are allowed to release. You are allowed to return. Maybe there are places in your life where you still feel pulled away from yourself. Maybe there is a person whose mood can change your whole day. Maybe there is a memory that still takes your peace. Maybe there is a fear that still pulls your mind into tomorrow. Maybe there is a habit of saying yes before you even ask your heart. Notice these places gently. They are not signs of failure. They are places where your energy is asking to come home. You do not need to fix everything today. You only need to begin noticing. When you notice, you create choice. When you create choice, you create freedom. When you create freedom, your energy begins to return. Say softly, I notice where I leave myself and I gently return. Again, I notice where I leave myself and I gently return. Let this become a practice. When you feel drained after a conversation, pause and say, I call my energy back. When you feel worried about something you cannot control, pause and say, I call my energy back. When you feel guilt for resting, pause and say, I call my energy back. When you begin to shrink yourself to be liked, pause and say, I call my energy back. You do not have to fight the pattern. You only have to return from it. Your energy is precious. It is your life force. It is the quiet power that helps you think clearly, love honestly, rest deeply, create freely, and feel connected to life. When your energy is scattered, everything feels harder. Simple choices feel heavy. Small problems feel large. Rest does not feel restful. Love feels confusing. But when your energy is home, you begin to feel clear again. You begin to know what is yours. You begin to sense what is not yours. You begin to trust the soft wisdom inside you. This is why calling your energy back is not a small thing. It is a sacred act. It is a way of telling yourself, I belong to me. My heart belongs to me. My breath belongs to me. My peace belongs to me. My life belongs to me. I can share love, but I do not have to give myself away. I can care deeply, but I do not have to disappear. Say, I belong to myself. My energy belongs to me. My peace belongs to me. My light belongs to me. I call it all home now. There may be a quiet fear that if you call your energy back, you will become distant or unloving. But that is not true. When your energy is home, your love becomes cleaner. It becomes less afraid. It becomes less needy. It becomes less tied to guilt. It becomes less tied to control. You stop loving from emptiness and start loving from wholeness. You stop giving to be accepted and start giving because your heart truly wants to. You stop saying yes from fear and begin saying yes from truth. That is real love. Real love does not ask you to abandon your own soul. Real love does not ask you to carry what breaks you. Real love does not require you to stay heavy so others can stay comfortable. Real love allows you to be whole. Real love allows others to be responsible for their own journey. Real love gives, but it also breathes. Call your energy back from the need to be needed, Cal. Call it back from the fear of being misunderstood. Call it back from the pressure to be perfect. Call it back from trying to make everyone happy. Call it back from the old belief that your worth depends on how much you carry. Your worth was never in the weight. Your worth was always in your being. You are worthy when you rest. You are worthy when you say no. You are worthy when you need space. You are worthy when you are quiet. You are worthy when you are learning. You are worthy when you are still healing. You are worthy when you put down what was never yours. Say, I do not need to carry pain to be worthy. I do not need to lose myself to be loved. I do not need to hold everything to be safe. My energy is coming home. Let those words open more space inside you. Let them reach the part of you that thought love had to be earned. Let them reach the part that thought rest was selfish. Let them reach the part that thought saying no would make you unkind. Let them reach the part that thought your value came from being useful. That part of you is tired. That part of you needs love. That part of you is ready to be held by a new truth. The new truth is simple. You are allowed to be at peace. You are allowed to be clear. You are allowed to be whole. You are allowed to take your energy back from what drains you. You are allowed to return to yourself without guilt. Take another slow breath. Imagine golden light returning to every part of your body. It comes back to your feet, helping you feel grounded. It comes back to your legs, helping you feel steady. It comes back to your stomach, helping you feel calm. It comes back to your chest, helping you feel open. It comes back to your throat, helping you speak truth. It comes back to your mind, helping your thoughts become soft. It comes back to your heart, helping you remember who you are. Say, I am grounded. I am steady. I am calm. I am open. I am honest. I am peaceful. I am home. This is the feeling you are returning to. Not perfection, not control, not a life without problems, but a deeper place inside you where you can meet life without losing yourself. A place where you can breathe before reacting. A place where you can listen without absorbing. A place where you can give without emptying. A place where you can love without carrying. A place where you can be fully here. Your energy is coming home every time you choose yourself with love. Every time you rest without guilt. Every time you stop replaying an old hurt. Every time you notice a heavy thought and say, "This is not mine." Every time you pause before taking on someone else's mood, every time you speak to yourself kindly, every time you remember that peace is allowed, it is not only one big moment, it is many small returns. It is the moment you stop over-explaining. It is the moment you stop chasing approval. It is the moment you let silence be silence. It is the moment you let someone feel what they feel without taking responsibility for it. It is the moment you put your hand on your heart and say, I am here with you now. Say, I am here with myself now. I will not leave myself today. I will not abandon my peace today. I will return to my own energy again and again. Let this be the promise you make to your spirit, not a hard promise, not a perfect promise, a gentle promise, a promise that says, even if I forget, I will come back. Even if I carry again, I will notice and release. Even if I feel heavy again, I will not shame myself. I will return. I will return. I will return. When your energy begins to come home, your own light becomes easier to feel. It may not feel bright right away. It may not feel strong right away. It may feel small, like a candle after a long storm. But even a small light is still light. Even a quiet flame can warm a dark room. Even a soft breath can begin a new life inside you. Your light was never gone. It was only covered by old fear, covered by guilt, covered by shame, covered by the need to please, covered by the pain of carrying what did not belong to you. But underneath all of that, your light stayed. It waited for you. It never left your soul. Say softly, my light is still here. Again, my light is still here. Let those words be simple and true. You do not need to feel powerful to be powerful. You do not need to feel healed to be healing. You do not need to feel clear to begin clearing. The light within you does not ask you to be perfect. It only asks you to turn toward it. Trusting your own light means trusting the quiet wisdom inside you. It means listening when your body tightens. It means listening when your heart opens. It means listening when your energy feels heavy. It means listening when peace feels near. It means no longer ignoring yourself just to keep others comfortable. For a long time, maybe you trusted other people's voices more than your own. Maybe you looked outside for answers. Maybe you asked, what will they think? What will they say? Will they be upset? Will they understand? Will they approve? And little by little, your own voice became quiet. But your inner voice is still there. It may speak softly at first, but it is there. Your inner voice may say, I need rest. I need space. This does not feel right. I am tired. I want peace. I do not want to carry this anymore. I am ready for something softer. I am ready to choose myself. Listen to that voice. It is not selfish. It is not wrong. It is the voice of your life asking to be honored. Say, I trust the quiet voice within me. I trust the peace that guides me. I trust my own light. Trusting your light does not mean you will never feel doubt. Doubt may come. Fear may come. Old habits may come. But you can feel doubt and still choose yourself. You can feel fear and still take one gentle step toward peace. You can hear old thoughts and still say, I choose a new truth now. Your light is not proved by never feeling darkness. Your light is proved by returning again and again. There may be times when your old self wants to pick the weight back up. Maybe someone is upset and you feel the old pull to fix it. Maybe someone judges you and you feel the old urge to shrink. Maybe a memory rises and you feel the old pain in your chest. In those moments, do not panic. Do not think you are going backward. These moments are chances to practice trusting your light. Pause and ask, what does my peace say? What does my body know? What would love for myself look like right now? What would I choose if I did not believe I had to carry this? These questions bring your light forward. They help you stop living from old fear and start living from inner truth. Your own light may guide you to rest. It may guide you to speak. It may guide you to be silent. It may guide you to walk away. It may guide you to forgive. It may guide you to set a boundary. It may guide you to wait. It may guide you to open. Light does not always give the same answer. Light gives the answer that brings you closer to peace, truth, and wholeness. You are allowed to love people without carrying their pain. Let that truth enter deeply. You are allowed to love people without carrying their pain. Love does not mean taking someone else's lesson from them. Love does not mean absorbing someone else's anger. Love does not mean living under someone else's fear. Love means being present with a heart that is honest and clear. Love means giving from a place that does not destroy you. You can say, I care about you, and I also care about my peace. You can say, I hear you, and I also need to listen to myself. You can say, I wish you well, and I cannot carry this for you. You can say these things with kindness. You can say them in your heart. You do not always need to speak them out loud. Sometimes your energy simply needs to know the truth. Say, I can care without carrying. I can love without losing myself. I can be kind and still be free. Trusting your light also means trusting that you are not responsible for controlling every outcome. You can do your part, but you do not need to carry the whole path. You can speak with love, but you cannot control how everyone receives it. You can make a peaceful choice, but you cannot control every reaction. You can release what is not yours, but you cannot make everyone understand your release. This is where trust begins. Life does not ask you to control everything. Life asks you to be present, honest, kind, and open. Life asks you to listen to the quiet wisdom within you. Life asks you to stop making fear the leader of your heart. Life asks you to remember that you are supported even when you cannot see the whole way. Say, I do my part with love, and I release the rest. I do my part with peace, and I release the rest. I do my part with truth, and I release the rest. Your light becomes stronger when you stop feeding the old stories. Every time you say, I am too much, the old story grows. Every time you say, I am not enough, the old story grows. Every time you say, I must carry everything, the old story grows. But every time you say, I am allowed to be free, your light grows. Every time you say, I release what is not mine, your light grows. Every time you say, I trust myself, your light grows. Words are seeds in your spirit. Plant simple, kind words. Plant words that make your body soften. Plant words that feel like a homecoming. I am safe. I am here. I am whole. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to choose peace. I am allowed to stop carrying what was never mine. These words may seem small, but repeated with love, they become a new inner world. You may need to speak them many times. That is okay. Old beliefs were repeated many times too. You are not weak because you need reminders. You are human. You are healing. You are teaching your mind a new way. You are teaching your body a new safety. You are teaching your soul that it no longer has to live under the weight of old pain. Say, I choose new words for my spirit. I choose words that heal me. I choose words that bring me home. Trusting your light means you stop waiting for others to give you permission to be at peace. You can choose peace now. You can choose rest now. You can choose release now. You can choose to stop carrying now. You can choose to listen to your body now. You can choose to believe that your feelings matter now. You do not have to wait until life is perfect. You do not have to wait until everyone understands. You do not have to wait until the past changes. This moment is enough to begin. Take a breath and feel the light inside your chest. Maybe it is soft. Maybe it is small. Maybe it is quiet. But it is there. Let it glow gently. Let it remind you that your true self is not the weight you carried. Your true self is the light that remained under the weight. You are not the guilt. You are the one who can release guilt. You are not the shame. You are the one who can return to love. You are not the fear. You are the one who can choose trust. You are not the old words. You are the one who can speak a new truth. You are not the burden. You are the soul coming home. Say, I am not the weight. I am the light beneath it. I am not the fear. I am the peace returning. I am not the old story. I am the new breath. Let those words move through you slowly. Let them touch every place that forgot. Let them remind you that you are more than what happened. You are more than what you carried. You are more than what others expected. You are more than the roles you played to stay safe. You are a living soul, and your energy is returning. As your light grows, you may begin to make different choices. You may choose quiet instead of noise. You may choose rest instead of overgiving. You may choose truth instead of approval. You may choose peace instead of old patterns. You may choose to leave some things unanswered. You may choose to stop chasing people who only see you when you are useful. You may choose to stop proving that your heart is good. This is not becoming cold. This is becoming clear. This is not closing your heart. This is letting your heart belong to you again. This is not losing love. This is learning love in a cleaner way, a way that includes you, a way that protects your energy, a way that honors your light. Say, my light matters, my peace matters, my energy matters. I am allowed to protect the light within me. Trust your light when it asks for rest. Trust it when it asks for space. Trust it when it says, not this anymore. Trust it when it says, this feels peaceful. Trust it when it says, wait. Trust it when it says, speak. Trust it when it says, let go. Your light will not guide you with fear. It will guide you with a deep feeling of truth. Sometimes that truth may be uncomfortable, but it will not feel like self-abandonment. It will feel like coming back to yourself. You do not need to see the whole path. You only need to take the next honest step, the next breath, the next kind word, the next boundary, the next release, the next return. This is how light leads. Not always in great flashes, but in small, quiet steps that feel true. Say, I trust the next peaceful step. I trust the next honest breath. I trust the light that is guiding me home. Peace is not only something you feel once and then never lose. Peace is something you practice. Gently, daily, patiently, like watering a plant, like opening a window, like returning to the breath. You do not need a perfect life to practice peace. You only need small moments where you choose not to carry what is not yours. Each morning, before the world begins asking for your energy, give a few moments back to yourself. Do not rush into the day with your heart wide open to every demand. Place one hand over your heart if it feels right. Take a slow breath. Let your body know that you are here. Let your spirit know that today will not begin with self-abandonment. Say, today I carry only what belongs to me. Again, today I carry only what belongs to me. Let this be your morning promise. Not a hard promise, not a perfect promise, a loving promise, a promise to notice, a promise to pause, a promise to return. Before you look at messages, before you think about everyone's needs, before you step into the noise of the day, breathe into your own energy. Imagine a soft light around you, not a wall of fear, not a hard shield, a soft light of peace. This light reminds you that you can move through the world without absorbing everything in it. You can listen without taking on. You can help without emptying. You can care without carrying. Say, my energy is clear, my heart is soft, my peace is protected. I move through this day with love and balance. This simple morning practice can change the way you meet the day. It tells your body that you are not available for old patterns. And in the same way, it tells your mind that fear does not get to lead. It tells your spirit that you are choosing to stay home inside yourself. During the day, you may meet moments that test your peace. Someone may speak sharply. Someone may be upset. A memory may rise. A task may feel heavy. A message may pull you into worry. A thought may tell you that you must fix everything right now. When this happens, pause. Do not rush to react. Do not rush to carry. Place a breath between the feeling and your response. That breath is powerful. That breath is a doorway. In that breath, you can ask, is this mine? Is this mine to carry? Is this mine to fix? Is this mine to hold? Or is this something I can meet with kindness and still leave where it belongs? If it is not yours, say quietly inside, I return this energy with peace. I return this fear with peace. I return this pressure with peace. I return this pain with peace. I do not need to carry this to be loving. This does not mean you ignore life. It does not mean you avoid what needs your care. It means you stop taking emotional weight that does not belong in your spirit. There is a difference between responsibility and burden. Responsibility feels clear. Burden feels heavy and confusing. Responsibility asks for honest action. Burden asks you to lose yourself. Responsibility leaves room for breath. Burden steals your breath. Begin to feel the difference. When something is yours, you can meet it with calm action. When something is not yours, your body often feels tight, pulled, trapped, or drained. Your body is wise. Let it speak. Let it guide you back to peace. Say, I listen to my body. I honor my peace. I respond from calm, not from fear. Another practice is to check your energy during the day. Stop for a moment and ask, where am I right now? Am I in my body? Or am I lost in worry? Am I in this moment? Or am I in an old story? Am I choosing from peace? Or am I reacting from fear? These questions are not to judge yourself. They are to bring you back. If you notice that your energy is scattered, call it back. Say, I call myself back from worry. I call myself back from fear. I call myself back from overthinking. I call myself back from what is not mine. I am here now. You can do this anywhere. You do not need a special place. You do not need perfect silence. You can do it while sitting, standing, walking, waiting, working, or resting. Your breath is always with you. Your heart is always with you. The door home is always inside you. Protecting your peace also means watching the words you speak to yourself. Your inner words shape your inner world. If you keep saying, "I cannot handle this," your body hears fear. If you keep saying, "I always have to fix everything," your body hears pressure. If you keep saying, "No one understands me," your heart may feel alone. But when you say, "I can meet this one breath at a time," your bold die feels support. When you say, "I am allowed to release what is not mine," your heart feels space. When you say, "I am safe to choose peace," your spirit begins to trust. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Do not use your own voice as a weapon. Use it as medicine. Say kind things often, simple things, true things. I am doing my best. I am allowed to rest. I do not have to carry this. I can choose peace. I am learning. I am safe. My energy is coming home. These words may not change everything in one day, but they will begin to change the feeling inside you. They will begin to soften the old pattern. They will begin to build a new path in your mind. The more you walk the path of kindness, the easier it becomes to return there. Another daily practice is to create a small moment of release before sleep. At night, the body wants to let go. The day is ending. The mind is ready to quiet. The heart is ready to rest. But many people carry the whole day into bed. They carry conversations. They carry tasks. They carry worry. They carry other people's moods. They close their eyes, but their energy is still holding stones. Before sleep, place a hand over your heart and say, "I release the day. I release what is not mine. I call my energy home." Let this be your evening prayer. Let it be simple. Let it be honest. You do not need to review every problem. You do not need to solve tomorrow tonight. You do not need to carry anyone's energy into your dreams. Say, "What belongs to the day, I leave with the day. What belongs to others, I return with peace. What belongs to me, I hold with love. My energy comes home as I sleep." Imagine the day leaving your body like dust washed from your hands. Every word, every worry, every small pressure, every heavy feeling, let it wash away. Your bed is not a place for old burdens. Your rest is sacred. Your sleep is a time for the body to repair, the mind to soften, and the spirit to return. You are allowed to sleep without guilt. You are allowed to rest without solving everything. You are allowed to end the day even if some things remain undone. Peace does not come from finishing every problem. Peace comes from knowing you do not have to carry every problem at once. Say, "I have done enough for today. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to be held by peace." Protecting your peace may also mean choosing what you allow into your mind. The words you hear, the conversations you enter, the thoughts you repeat, the stories you believe, all of these touch your energy. You do not need to fear the world, but you can be wise with your spirit. Not everything deserves access to your inner world. Not every argument needs your attention. Not every opinion needs a home in your heart. Not every worry needs to become your truth. You can choose slower mornings. You can choose moments of quiet. You can choose to step away from noise. You can choose what feeds your peace. You can choose the kind of words you repeat before sleep. You can choose the kind of energy you return to when the world feels loud. Say, I choose what nourishes my spirit. I choose what brings peace to my heart. I choose what helps my energy stay home. Protecting your peace also means forgiving yourself when you forget. You will not do this perfectly. Some days you will carry again. Some days you will react from old fear. Some days you will say yes when you wanted to say no. Some days you will overthink. Some days you will feel far from yourself. That does not mean you have failed. It means you are practicing, and practice is made of returning. Do not turn healing into another pressure. Do not make peace another thing you must perform. You are allowed to be human while you heal. You are allowed to have messy days. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to feel unsure. You are allowed to begin again as many times as needed. Say, I forgive myself for the times I forget. I gently return. I gently return. I gently return. This is the heart of the practice. Gentle return, not control, not perfection, not shame. Gentle return. You return to your breath. You return to your body. You return to your truth. You return to your peace. You return to your own energy. Each return makes you stronger in a soft way. Each return teaches your body that peace is possible. Each return teaches your mind that old patterns are not your forever home. Each return teaches your spirit that you are listening now. Let your daily practice be simple. In the morning, say, today, I carry only what belongs to me. During the day, say, I return this energy with peace. Before sleep, say, I release the day and call my energy home. 3 simple moments. 3 sacred doors. Morning, day, night. Begin there. You do not need to change your whole life at once. Begin with 1 breath before you answer, 1 pause before you carry, 1 kind word before you judge yourself, 1 small release before you sleep, 1 moment of asking, is this mine? These small acts become a new way of living, and little by little, your life begins to feel different. Not because everything outside changes right away, but because you are no longer meeting everything from a place of being empty. You begin to meet life from within yourself. You begin to feel your own center. You begin to know the sound of your own peace. You begin to trust the light inside you. Say, I protect my peace with love. I protect my energy with kindness. I protect my heart without closing it. My energy is coming home. You are coming back to yourself now. Not all at once, not by force, not by becoming someone new. You are coming back by releasing what was never yours. You are coming back by softening the places that stayed tight for too long. You are coming back by listening to the quiet truth inside your heart. You are coming back by choosing peace one breath at a time. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not too sensitive. You are not too late. You are healing. You are remembering. You are learning how to live without carrying every pain that touches you. You are learning how to love without losing yourself. You are learning how to care without becoming heavy. You are learning how to be open and still be safe. Let these words settle deep within you. You do not have to carry it anymore. You do not have to carry the shame. You do not have to carry the fear. You do not have to carry the guilt. You do not have to carry the old words. You do not have to carry the pressure to be perfect. You do not have to carry the moods of others. You do not have to carry the past like it is still happening. You can breathe now. You can rest now. You can return now. Say softly, I release what was never mine. Again, I release what was never mine. Let the words move through your body like warm water. Let them wash through your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, your hands, your mind, your heart. Let them touch every place where old weight has been resting. Let them tell your body, we do not have to hold this anymore. Say, I call my energy back. I call my peace back. I call my light back. I call my heart back. I call myself home. Your energy is not far away now. It is listening. It is returning. It is moving back into the places where you once felt empty. It is filling the quiet spaces. It is softening the old fear. It is helping your body remember what safety feels like. It is helping your heart remember what peace feels like. It is helping your spirit remember that you belong to yourself. Maybe you still feel some heaviness. That is okay. Healing does not need to be complete in one moment to be real. Even one small release matters. Even one honest breath matters. Even one moment of choosing yourself matters. Do not dismiss the small changes. A lighter breath is a blessing. A softer thought is a blessing. A moment of rest is a blessing. A clear no is a blessing. A peaceful yes is a blessing. A return to yourself is a blessing. You have carried so much, and still you are here. Your heart has been through so much, and still it wants peace. Your spirit has felt so much, and still it is reaching for light. That is strength. Not the hard kind of strength that hides pain, the soft kind of strength that keeps choosing healing. Say, I honor the strength that brought me here. I honor the heart that kept going. I honor the soul that is ready to be free. There is nothing you need to prove in this moment. You do not need to prove that you are good. You do not need to prove that you are loving. You do not need to prove that you are worthy. You do not need to prove that your pain was real. You do not need to prove that your healing matters. Your spirit already knows. Life already knows. Your heart already knows. You are allowed to feel light. This may be one of the hardest truths to receive if you have lived heavy for a long time. You may have believed that being light means you are careless. You may have believed that peace means you are ignoring something. You may have believed that rest means you are falling behind. But lightness is not carelessness. Peace is not denial. Rest is not failure. Lightness is your natural state when you stop carrying what was never yours. Say, I am allowed to feel light. I am allowed to feel free. I am allowed to feel peace in my own body. Let your body believe this slowly. If it cannot believe it fully today, let it hear the words anyway. The body learns through gentle repetition. The heart heals through safe reminders. The mind changes through new patterns spoken with love. Keep giving yourself these words. Keep giving yourself this permission. Keep telling your spirit, we are safe to release now. The more you come back to yourself, the more you may notice what truly belongs in your life. Peace will start to feel familiar. Calm will start to feel possible. Your own voice will become easier to hear. You may begin to choose what honors your energy. You may begin to feel when something is not yours before you pick it up. You may begin to pause, breathe, and return. This is how you become free, not by never feeling, not by never caring, not by never being touched by life. You become free by no longer turning every feeling into a burden. You become free by no longer making every problem your identity. You become free by no longer letting old pain lead your present life. Say, I can feel without carrying. I can care without absorbing. I can love without losing myself. I can live with an open heart and a clear energy. Take a slow breath. Feel the breath enter. Feel the breath leave. This breath belongs to you. This body belongs to you. This heart belongs to you. This life belongs to you. For too long, maybe your energy lived around everything else, around other people's needs, around old pain, around fear, around guilt, around trying to be enough. But now your energy is turning back toward the center, back toward your own heart, back toward home. Say, I am home in my body. I am home in my heart. I am home in my energy. I am home in this moment. Let this be the feeling you carry forward, not the old weight, not the old story, not the old fear. Carry this instead. I am home. I am safe. I am free to release. I am allowed to live from peace. There may still be days when the old weight calls your name, There may still be moments when you want to pick it back up. If that happens, be gentle. You know the way back now. You can pause. You can breathe. You can say, "This is not mine." You can return the energy with peace. You can call yourself home again. Nothing is lost because you forget for a moment. Every return counts. Every breath counts. Every act of kindness toward yourself counts. Healing is not a straight line. It is a loving return again and again until peace becomes familiar. Say, "Even when I forget, I can return. Even when I feel heavy, I can release. Even when I feel far away, I can come home. My energy knows the way back to me." Now let your heart receive these final words. You do not have to carry what was never yours. You do not have to hold pain to prove love. You do not have to stay heavy to honor the past. You do not have to lose yourself to keep peace. You are allowed to be free. You are allowed to be clear. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to be safe. Say, "I release what was never mine. I call my energy back. I am safe in my own body. I am allowed to feel light. My energy is coming home." Again, slowly. I release what was never mine. I call my energy back. I am safe in my own body. I am allowed to feel light. My energy is coming home. Let the words become a soft rhythm inside you. Let them move like a quiet river. Let them stay with you as you breathe. Let them remind you that peace is not far away. Peace begins when you stop carrying what your soul was never meant to hold. Take one more slow breath. Let it be gentle. Let it be enough. You do not need to force healing. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to solve the whole past tonight. You only need to know this: you are allowed to put the weight down. You are allowed to stop carrying what was never yours. You are allowed to return to yourself in peace. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel your chest open. Feel your hands becoming lighter. Feel your body hearing the truth. You are not here to carry the pain of everyone you love. You are not here to become a home for every fear, every judgment, every old wound, every heavy word. You are here to live from your own light. You are here to love from your own center. You are here to breathe as yourself. What was never yours can leave in peace. You do not have to send it away with anger. You do not have to push it out with force. You can let it go like the river carries a leaf. You can let it go like the sky lets the day fade into evening. You can let it go like the body releases a breath it no longer needs. Softly, naturally, with trust. Say, "What is not mine, I release. What is mine, I hold with love. What is true, I welcome. What is heavy, I put down. My energy is home." Let that be your final blessing for this moment. Your energy is home. Your peace is home. Your breath is home. Your light is home. And even if you must remind yourself again tomorrow, that is okay. The door will still be open. The breath will still be here. Your heart will still know the way. You are not lost. You are returning. You are not broken. You are healing. You are not empty. You are making space for your own light to fill you again. Rest in that truth. Walk with that truth. Sleep with that truth. Begin again with that truth. You do not have to carry it anymore. Your energy is coming home. Your energy is already coming home. Your energy is home.